Hello.
Here we are.
Here we go.
Finally, after all of this
All
whole week. Hey?
All the glitches and headaches.
I know. We've already got a couple of people here already. There's Miranda. Hello, Miranda. She was our backup. Beautiful Miranda. Yes, I did get your pay it forward. So we've got 2 pay it forwards already. So Carly has paid it forward and so has Miranda. So we will do those. Okay, honey, check your PayPal. It's spelled wrong. I can't get to it. Huh? Oh shit. It is too. Hang on a minute. My bad. I'll just get rid of that. Delete comment. That means that I have to hang on a second. Please call.
Try and see what I have to get in the chat.
Donation to the PayPal. me/Thomas2 for your in-depth reading from myself as family and friends, people. Please, as family and friends. Hey, Penny! You're just coming through on YouTube, by the way, Penny.
Yep, I can see that.
Okay, so I think I spelled that right this time. Yes, I have. So give that one a go, Miranda, and see how you get. No, Miranda, haven't you sent something through already? Pin comment. Okay, why can't I pin it? Give me a second. Donations, maybe. Oh, wrong one. No. Oh, okay. I think I've pinned it. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe, everybody. How are we all? I know there's people sitting in the background. This has been a mammoth effort this week to get this live going.
It has been.
It has, hasn't it?
It's really been a struggle, hey? It's wow.
I can't hear any rain in the background.
Want me to open my windows?
Oh, really? I love listening to it. I know you don't like the rest of it, but I do like the rain. I do like it.
Drizzling, so it's nice, and it's that soft drizzle now, and then suddenly it picks up and it comes down harshly. And the minute it starts with that lightning and thunder, I sit and I go, here we go. Because it's so bad that you actually hear your windows rattle. So please just bear with us. Please don't do anything.
I don't think that it would actually break the windows though, because it's coming from above, not from below.
But it's a bit harsh, hey? It's a bit hectic.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't mind the quiet, gentle rain. Even if it rains hard, I'm still okay with it. But that lightning and thunder, my dog's got to go under the bed or something. What makes matters worse, remember I was telling you that they're bombing the ATMs here.
Yes.
So you literally lay in bed and the next minute you'll just hear this loud sound and you think, where did that come from? And it almost sounds like it's right next to you. So they've had like a few unsuccessful attempts, but they have been targeting the ATMs, but it's this time of the year. So it's something that they do.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wow. That's just outrageous. Do they bomb it thinking that they're going to get something out of it?
Yes, the cash heists and stuff is radical, hey? It's actually it's insane. And then when they actually manage to successfully get the vans and things back stopped or something with a cash heist, you literally see people flock to try and get money. Caroline, it's insane. And they said to us, it's silly season now. We're approaching it. Brace yourselves. And this is it. But yes, real bombs. They literally, the ATMs, they go in there and they're like literally bombing these things. Some of the banks have ATMs away on particular places because they're saying it's too risky and people can't go withdraw money or anything anymore, so it's dangerous. So they've actually removed it. But the few that's left, they're literally targeting them and trying to bomb them. It's crazy.
Are we going to get into trouble somehow for saying that word? Can we pick a new word for that?
Miranda, I'll actually send you some photos.
Yeah, no, she hasn't sent me any photos yet either. So I'm intrigued. They're just doing very loud things over there to places.
There we go.
Wow, that's unreal. Okay, to the people who are in the background here, we are doing paid readings tonight or donated readings. We have a couple of people who have already paid it forward to us for readings that can be done by people who can't afford it. But please, if you have the funds, send them forward to the PayPal that's pinned at the bottom of your chat, and we can do a reading for you. Now, if you can't afford the $22.22, just send through a little bit less or whatever you can rally together, and we'll do what we can for you, okay? So that's about as much as, hey, Lockie, how are you? It's true, it happened in my area the other day. Where are you from, Leilani? I'm going to send a bit more. Would love an idea about. Okay, all right, Marantha. Okay, all right. I better make sure that I keep a check on that. Oh, okay. Let's just do this again. You're holding things at the moment, Penny.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find that thing so I can see if I can get it through. Yeah.
I wish they'd stop changing things.
Oh, where,
seriously?
South Africa do you stay?
Huh?
No, I'm speaking to Leilani. I'm asking her where in South Africa does she stay?
No, that's not it, Caroline. Okay, Miranda, I've got you written down as well. All right.
Miranda, I've just sent you something. Oh, Johannesburg. East, south, west, north.
Okay, so where's that gone? You've got the floor at the moment. I've got to look for something. And of course,
fellow South Africans. South. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm in the east. How's your weather on your side, Leilani? Right? It's bad, and this is what they're doing. It seems like it's become a serious trend, Miranda. It's quite, and if they don't succeed, then they'll target more. So they literally go to the different areas, and when you have a cash heist, you literally see people on videos running towards the bands to try and get the money. It's bizarre. And that's what we're dealing with. So you lay in bed, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, you hear this loud bang. Hey, Lucky.
Hey, Amy, how are you? Hello, everybody. I'm so glad to be back here. I haven't been able to get onto my lives, because Facebook and StreamYard had issues. I think it was more to do with Facebook doing an update, and it caused massive problems for people who use the StreamYard platform. Sorry. No, that's okay. That's all right. Oh my God, that's terrible. That's shocking. Shocking. Yeah, so we are back. I am back.
Welcome back.
That would be awesome. Hi, Sonia. How are you? It's cloudy today over here in Johannesburg. It's raining where Penny is. Well, not raining heavily. Hey? Okay, so let's get into this before it does start raining, because I'm sure it will during the night, because she's got another day of it tomorrow, don't you?
Yes, it's going to be tomorrow as well.
Who are you talking to, Lockie?
Me.
Like mamba snakes around you guys. They have been my absolute fave snake for years. Scary but beautiful. I'm sorry, I can't donate today. Sending blessings. Leilani, you can hang around if you want, because we've got two giveaways to share with people for a paid reading. We have two kind donate people who have donated to pay it forward for someone. So just hang around. We will be giving them out soon. Kalisha, if you would like a reading, these are paid readings this evening. It's pinned at the bottom of the chat. Pam Harris, thank you for the stars that you sent, Pam. I can't access them on Facebook. I do have those gifting things over on TikTok, but I have to set the stars up. I know people have been sending them in and they're probably stockpiling in the back somewhere, but I don't even know what a star is worth. Really, apparently the crime is pretty bad at the moment, but my sisters love it there. I reckon it would be Love Donnybrook area. I get. Okay, I'm broke at the moment. Okay, so Kalisha, as I said to Leilani, just hang around. We've got two readings to give away to people. All right, so let's get in. Well, let's get stuck into this. We've got Miranda is wanting to have a reading for herself, and she has already put one through for a donated reading. So we'll do hers first. Now, okay. Miranda, that's to Miranda. It didn't say replying. Oh, okay, all right. So Miranda, questions, woman, questions. I think I know what they are, but Penny may not. Please don't forget to like the live, guys. Get myself back out there. Am I going to move in the future? And maybe an idea as to where also. You're pushing it, woman. To another town or area. Uh-huh. All right, so now I'm gonna let Penny answer your question about the move, because she's probably still having a little listen or a think about this. I want to say to you, Miranda, I've got card number 33 for you. You know how you were getting those other numbers this morning? Well, I've got card number 33 for you. All right. Now this could have something to do with your move as well. So what it's asking you is to be very aware of your feelings and your thoughts, because you need to speak some truth in order for the future to manifest itself. So keep make sure that you have clear communication about that, all right? Because this is what is going to get you where you need to go. So don't keep things to yourself out of fear of judgment as well. It makes sense. I need to be clear on ideas. Yeah. So they're saying to you, don't keep things to yourself, because it's that fear of judgment or the ridicule or the conflict that you need, that you won't say anything. So just make sure that you say it, and by having an honest opinion, because that's all it is. When we speak, we have an opinion. It's not necessarily a judgment. Haven't quite got that yet. Yeah, so it's all got to do with the 33 is communication as well, 3, the mind, body, soul. That's what I'm picking up through that. So keep it all in sync with each other. They're saying to me, Marantha, that you've got something very important that you need to say, and I don't know who it is that you need to talk to about this, but it is very important. I don't think it's got to do with you considering moving, but they're saying that you've got something really important to say, and you need to encourage that communication style in order to open up the dialogue. Now, they're saying that you could do it through written work, you can do it through singing, you can do it through, light language. That's funny about that. They're happy. They're saying to me that they're happy to give you the guidance. When they give you that guidance, you have to be ready to move on it. You have to be ready to move on it, because that guidance is going to create some type of new wisdom that is going to come in for you. All right. So just stay harmonious with that 3-3 or the 33, but I'm picking up mind, body, soul. All right. So just stay in there. And they're also saying do everything in moderation. You need to keep things in moderation, and they're asking you to the frequency of your music keeps coming in, right? Music, a frequency. So if you listen, or if you're outside by your pool or something like that, and you're not doing anything, put the earphones on and get that frequency going, because that's when they're going to come in with messages for you. Funny, I was thinking of doing light language tomorrow and start sharing stuff. Yes, okay. So, it's very possible that this reading has coincided for you, because that is what you're meant to be doing. All right. Now, the other message that's coming through for you, Miranda, is that they're telling me that you've completed a karmic cycle. Okay, that karmic cycle has now been completed, and what they're saying is that when you move forward, you are creating your own path forward. There is no karma attached to this path. I don't know. I mean, I know I was thinking a couple of weeks ago. They keep saying to me, "There's no karma here, Caroline. It's okay. Just go out and do what you need to do." So perhaps this message applies for you as well. All right. So that is coming up with this particular card here, card number 10, karmic completion. So they're just, well, if you already knew that, that means that this is just the validation that you need to keep moving forward, that your karma has completed its cycle. And this means that anything that moving forward, there is no karma attached to it. Right, it is your path, and it is very different moving forward. I'm also being told about your health. There is nothing to worry about with your health. For some reason, they're telling me you every now and again you pick your brains and you pick your body to find out whether there's anything there. Not a problem, they're saying. Don't stress about this. It's okay to keep a vigilant eye open or to tune into your body, but don't stress. I'm nervous but excited. Which one about? All of it, or just a little bit of it? And you'll never guess what the next card I drew. Guess what numbers they are, Marantha? 77. All right. They were part of the numbers that you wanted to know about this morning, yeah? Yes, about your future. Well, I'm really intrigued about your future too, and I'm just glad that I get to be a part of that in some form or some way or another. You're joking. Oh my God. No, it's there. There it is. Spirituality. You've got a lot to say. Yes, it was. That's right. It was. So there's the 2 numbers. Here.
Oh my word. Look at
All
that.
Right. A 4, 1. Karmic completion is a 1 and a 0, but there's a 1 in here. But that's, that's so what I wrote to you about those numbers, if you have a look at your post, I wrote something to you about those numbers. So this may have something to do with the reading as well. So I'm going to pass you over to Penny for the rest of this. That's bizarre. I feel like their excitement that you got. Yeah, so am I. So am I.
Okay, so Marantha, what I've picked up is I went to the point of in a laughing with joy. All right, so I actually asked the pendulum as well. So there's definitely a move. I got a strong yes in terms of that. So I haven't used it for a while though, but it was a
I got a yes as well.
Was a very, very, very strong yes. There's definitely a move involved. I've also picked up that there's a lot of divine connection going on, and you are going through a transformation period of healing yourself, and you're living and standing in your truth. You're speaking your truth. So as Caroline was speaking to you and saying certain things, and these cards were coming out, I thought, oh my word, I'm going to literally be repeating myself and repeating what Caroline says. You are on the brink of a breakthrough. So whatever you are dealing with at this point in time, you are at the point of a breakthrough, but you're going to have that an epiphany moment, and it's going to be very stable, harmonious, continue with the flow. And when Caroline was speaking about sounds of music, I kept on getting this, this distinct sound of water flowing, gently, nature sounds. That's what I was getting while she was saying. Something that stood out to me that I picked up on was returning to one's roots. So I feel that you're going through this transformation and moving forward, but there's certain aspects of you that remain grounded. It remains from within where you are rooted. Oh my God, I'm about to go swimming shortly. Enjoy that swim. You are also a very giving person, and your gifts are just something unique to you. There's something in particular surrounding your gifts that still needs to, if I can say, excel. You haven't reached that pinnacle as yet. There's still so much more. And through this entire transformation where you're going to be healing yourself, working through it, standing in your truth, speaking your truth, and with this divine connection, I feel strongly that you are going to be bursting open to so much more. But there's definitely a lot of positivity, stability, like I say, a harmonious flow, and you're on that brink of a breakthrough. You've dealt with a lot of things in past lives and your existence. So you've worked through it, and I feel that you've reached that point where you're saying it's now time for a new chapter. And I feel that this is where this breakthrough and epiphany is coming, because it's going to strike you so hard and be like, oh shit, there we go, that's it. And you're crossing over. You are literally, you have your one foot forward, and you're saying, yeah, right, go. You're stepping through that door. So there's definitely big changes and transformation coming. Focus on healing myself with speaking your truth, standing in your truth. But by the looks of things, there's a lot going for you. And the fact of the move, like I said, I got a strong yes.
What?
Marantha.
We'll go. We'll go. Oh shit! And call you Penny at 1 a.m.
So it's coming. It's definitely coming. Be ready for it. But it is very positive. I also get this very joyful, excited feeling, but not anxious. It's more a content, but yet that extreme, as if you're opening that gift. You can't wait. It's there, and you literally want to dive in. It's coming. So hang in there, and it definitely looks positive and good for you. All of the best. Good luck. Please let us know. I can feel my heart singing. Yes, I almost feel like mine's doing like cartwheels or loops inside you. All that happiness, it's flowing, and you're on the right path. There's no two ways about it. And as long as you remain grounded, you're headed to greener pastures. And that's me for now. And let me know about that move. That's going to be interesting.
Yes, well, I don't think it's going to happen for a little while, but it's something that I see is going.
I was excited as well.
I have been asked to pull you a card from the Starseeds deck, Marantha, before you go, okay? And I just want to, I'm going to read this from the book. I have a habit of reading this one from the book. And we were only talking about this morning, okay? So reading it from the book is quite different than the way I say it, so I will read it from the book, maybe give you an interpretation, but you're going to love this card, by the way. Trust in timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So often, those who feel, sorry, I'll try and keep that card up there. Those who feel like they're here for a reason sense that time is running out. And they spend their life worrying about what they might miss out on in any moment. But the only way to miss your life or your moment is to spend time worrying, all right, about missing out. It's never too late to answer a calling, and you're never too old. So you're not as old as I am, woman, all right? The tide of your life are magnificently orchestrated to come in and out in perfect unison. Don't race ahead, which I know you don't, but you are impatient. Having said that, don't race ahead and ride the wave that was never meant to be for you. You'll waste your precious time and energy when instead you could be enjoying your life. Everything has a season, and you're being called to trust the one you're in. Don't let impatience, comparison, competition disturb the seeds of growth. It seems that everyone has anxiety these days and constantly scanning for something that might have missed or possibly a threat. Keeping our mind and body pointed in that direction, in the same direction, or our souls, is near impossible at such reactive speeds. Right now, you're being reminded to take a breath and trust. So I can feel you. Yeah, I know, try. I can feel you taking a deep breath, okay? Trust the season that you're in. Time isn't running out. There's plenty of time. There's no rush, and it's never too late. And I'm not going to read the next card out to you, but I'm going to show you the next card that I drew for you, which says, fall into my arms. Surrender, holding the opposites, extremes in life, okay? Falling in, I'm not paying too much attention to the words at the bottom, but falling into my arms, I think you know what this is about. All right, so just allow yourself to be taken forward, using obviously your right and free will to decide. Surrender to divinity and trust. Yes, all right. So fall into those arms, because that's what they're asking you to do. In fact, you can take a screenshot of that if you want. Let's see if you can get that on your screen. Just let me know when you have. I'm sure you have. All right. Okay, so Miranda, that was for you. Okay.
Just before we finish for Miranda, another thing is, I sense, and from the card that I've drawn as well, you have a vision. So trust it, move forward, and don't entertain the gossip. You will always have that gossip that's around you or behind you. It's okay. Let it go. Let them gossip. In my opinion, I'd say when they stop gossiping, that's when you start worrying. As long as they're gossiping, it means you're important, but you definitely have a vision. It's positive. Move forward, speak your truths, be who you are, be your authentic self, and the possibilities are endless. It's waiting for you. It's up for grabs. It's yours. There we go.
And to be distracted. Yep. Yep. And I think we're all getting, I actually do believe that we're all getting better at that. I really do.
Improvement. It's,
yeah.
It doesn't suck you in anymore.
No. Yeah. Just like water off a duck's back.
100%.
Like the rain that washes away all the stuff off the street and off your roof, and
it's
cleansing.
Yes, it's cleansing.
Yeah.
If the gospel on the star, 100%.
That's it.
The main character in their movie and everything.
All right, Miranda, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask before we move on to Mia, or Radapriya, as she is known on her screen name? And then we will move into the pay it forwards. No, it doesn't. You realize you don't need it anymore and you find peace. Yeah.
100%.
No, very happy. Thank you both. Yeah. Is there anything else that you need to tell Miranda? Miranda, I don't know why they're showing me a pillow. Why are they showing me a pillow? Like, this pillow it doesn't look like a pillow that you take to bed with you. It looks like a different pillow, and they're showing me a pillow fight. Who do you pillow fight with, or who did you used to pillow fight with? Now can I pee? Yeah, no, you can't pee until I've finished. I think you got stuff coming to Miss Caroline. Well, you need to tell me, Miranda. But they're showing me a pillow. And it's a white pillow. It's not any other color. Oh, okay. And it's got a staff on it. You know, like what those music staffs are? You know, when they go like that. And no, hang on. What's the ones that go? What does a music staff look like? I've got to draw it. It looks like a music staff. Robbie. Okay, that's her partner. Miranda, what's the maybe have a. No, they're showing me the pillow and they're showing me a music staff, like the ones that happen at the beginning of a music bar. Jeez, I don't even know. I mean, I know what it looks like, but I can't draw it. Do you know what a music staff is, Miranda?
She keeps drawing that symbol.
It's like a music stuff. I don't know. It's not this. It's not this, but it looks like that. Similar to a music stuff, yeah. Oh my God. Hang on. I keep drawing that symbol. Okay. All right. You keep drawing that symbol. Well, that's obviously meant for you. It doesn't. This is not a music staff. I know what a music staff looks like, and I'm not copying it very well in my mind, but that is it. Stop. I drew that recently. Exactly. Oh, did you? What, this particular one? This one here? You drew that. They're just showing me that, and they're showing me that with the pillow. I don't know what that means. I will see if I can find it and send it to you. Yeah, please do. Yes. Okay. Send it to me. Sometimes they give me these random messages and I don't know what it means. It must have something to do with you, and it's got to have something to do with the pillow. Yeah. Okay. All right. No, that's all they've got for me. That was the message just for you. Okay, woman. Now you can go and enjoy the swim. Okay.
Feel the water. Be aware of that feeling.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. No, darling, hop off. Come on. You can't keep doing that to me all the time. Oh my God, it is. It's nearly exactly the same. She just sent it to me. Send it to Penny so that she can see it as well. That just kind of blows me away. Tell me when you get it, Penny, and tell me if you look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Right. And you kept it on your phone. Or maybe I'll just send it to her. It's all right, Miranda, I'll send it to her. I'll send it now. Let me know when you get it.
Wow.
Amazing. Look, even down to the little.
But there's something more unique. Yes, there's something more unique to that symbol. There's more to it. So maybe do some research on it. There's definitely a deeper meaning to this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's been in a group. There's symbols happening all the time. It's amazing. I don't know what they mean, but you can.
But there's definitely something deeper for her within the symbol.
Yeah.
You feel it. It's got her name all over.
No, I have to think about that one a little bit more. Miranda.
Sit and I'll ponder on it as well.
All right. Okay. Leave it to Caroline. I will talk later. Okay. All right, darling. See you later. Thank you so much for your 2 donations that you sent through. And we'll go on to Mia. All right. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. Okay, so Radha Priya Moffat her name is Mia.
Okay.
All right, so we will start you. Mia, do you have any questions that you would like to ask? Just give me 2 seconds. I think somebody might be in the kitchen. Just hang on a sec. I won't be long. All right, so will you be right with Mia for a minute?
No problem. Okay, Mia, if you have any specific questions, if you could raise them now, that would be awesome, please. Just more on my spiritual stuff. Okay, is there any area in particular that you are struggling with in terms of your spiritual side? Mia, just a question for you. Do you feel, okay, that makes sense. All right. Are you feeling a little bit heavy-hearted, as if you're dealing with some grief and stuff that you're trying to move beyond, but you're struggling a little bit? It's sort of, maybe it's something that's deep within, something that you are dealing with or have perhaps thought that you've dealt with. Do you feel that there's some sort of a healing of grief taking place? Because I'm getting the sense, and cards are saying to me as well, that there's definitely joy surrounding you. You just need to believe and trust in the divine love. You are very much divinely protected as well, and you're going through heart healing. So it's within your heart space, and I feel that once you start opening that heart center, focus on it and meditates with it as well, you'd be able to open it up a little bit more, and the confidence would come through naturally, if that makes sense to you. Don't question everything. Yes, heart. Okay. So with that being said, I think you may be feeling an issue with that confidence, because when you feel something within your heart space, you question it. It's almost as if you have that self-doubt. And that's totally okay, because once you start going through that healing process, it takes some time to, move forward, but trust in it. That feeling that comes through when you're meditating and you feel that strong feeling come through, trust it, okay? It's definitely, it's trying to guide you. It's trying to help you to heal that aspect and area. Like I say, you are divinely protected and guided as well. Just have the faith and don't question too much, and you would find exorbitant amounts of joy as well. I also get a very strong feeling that you almost have, if I can explain it, it's that butterfly effect, that feeling. As soon as something comes through to you, or you feel a certain emotion and things, you start feeling a little bit, I'm not going to say anxious, because it's not anxious, but it's almost like that butterfly effect. And that's what also makes you question it. And then you sit in with a scenario of your mind and your heart are questioning each other. Does that make sense to you? And the strong, I keep hearing the whole time, follow your heart, follow your heart. So don't question it. Don't always try and overanalyze. Don't be stuck in your head. Don't overthink things. When you feel it's, there's a particular reason for it. You will know as well. You'd get that confirmation. You'd feel it. You have that capability of feeling those things. So don't lack the confidence because you're questioning yourself. It's okay to question yourself, although trust in the divine. They are definitely protecting you. There's a lot of divine love surrounding you as well. And they're saying to you, you are healing within this space. You can trust what's coming from within. And when you feel that your mind and your heart are bumping heads, it's okay, but don't overthink things. Sometimes you need to act from the heart and not the mind. And yes, it does make it scary, and a person does have a tendency of second guessing. And it's totally okay, but sometimes you need to follow this, because this, I feel, is where it leads you to the right places when you need it most. And once you start trusting within your heart's area, you will overcome that confidence. You'd start overcoming the questions, and you would start feeling that intuition kicking in way more. So trust in it. It's going through a time of divine love and healing. Work through it, acknowledge it, let it flow. Accept that it's something that's passing by, and you would start getting answers, and your connection would be more open. There is a bit of a block there as well. So that's why I'm suggesting that when you do meditate, focus on that area, okay? Try and clear it. Yes. So don't question yourself. It's there, you have it, okay? And speak up. Don't feel as if you can't say anything. If your heart is saying something, say it. Acknowledge it, be aware of it, and you'll start seeing that things will start changing for you, and you'd start feeling that, if I can say, relief. You'd be happy within this space. There we go.
That space, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm done with Mia.
Mia, I got the number 8, which is also on the card that I have here in front of me, and it is talking about accelerated motion. It is actually giving you a blessing. It is giving you the encouragement, and it reminds you that you have the inner strength to complete whatever you're working on. So if you're working on, as Penny has said, if you're going to start working on your heart, just know that you'll find that strength to keep working on that. They're also talking to me about the boundaries that you've put in place for yourself. They want you to work on those boundaries, because this is going to bring you more encouragement than what you seem to have had in the past. It's about this card is going to need you to have some discipline and persistence, they're saying. Okay. Work on the heart space. Okay. So just let me know. Hang on 2 secs. All right. Okay, Penny. So they're saying to me that it's very possible that you feel like you've been struggling for some time and you just wanted the struggle to end. What I want to say to you from my guides is you have done so well, Mia, to be where you are now, and it's about time that you patted yourself on the back and stood up straight, because where you came from and where you are now are two very different places in this world. All right, so you tap into that inner reserve that you've got and start working on this, because you have a lot more to say than what you're actually thinking and what your heart is feeling. You've got a lot more to say. So don't keep it all bottled up within you. All right? Okay, I'll stand up straight. Stand up straight. I've got another client that does the same thing. I'm always telling her to stand up straight, because she has a habit of taking the world on her shoulders. And when I spoke to you before about stepping forward, and I think Penny was trying to tell you, or not trying, she also said to you that moving forward, it's a good thing to trust in your path forward. You have this triumphant success card, right? And that always talks about new beginnings, always new beginnings. And it says that your soul is going to soar. Revelations, new beginnings, ideas, adventures. You have got places to go, people to see, and things to do, Mia. All right? Don't limit yourself. My guides are saying to me, tell her not to limit herself, because she is limitless and she doesn't get it yet. Find the enthusiasm, find the positive energy, because you will need this for your spiritual strength moving forward. Pardon me. Yeah. Is this making sense to you, Mia? They're saying to me, sense of purpose. You need strength in that, so that you can move forward with it. Do you have? Could your sense of purpose do with a bit of fine tuning? Limitless, yeah, limitless. Yes, makes sense, definitely, yeah. Okay, so they're just basically saying to me, step into that force, step into that frequency, step into that place where you know things can happen. It's like that, the bowls that I've got in the background, they tune into that frequency. Yes, I could use some fine tuning. Okay. Now, I have also got this, and I think Penny touched on it as well. I've got this card that talks about patience. All right, it's the patience card, and they're asking you to make some adjustments, to make some to accelerate the balance that you've got. The power of love. Yeah, I love that. To find the balance when dealing with yourself and with other people as well. All right. They're saying that you need to speak more. Did I tell you this last time, Mia? Why are they saying something to me about handling people? Something about handling people. Hi, Chandra. Handling people. Yes, you told me to speak up. Okay, all right. So, have you been speaking up, Mia? Have you been teaching yourself how to speak up more? Speak up. Balance, handling people, this type of thing. They just keep drumming that at me. Handling people. Yes, I'm starting to speak up more. And now, because we've got that and you're starting to speak up, this is good because it will strengthen you, it will take you forward, and it will basically propel you into places that you didn't know were possible, but they don't like it. It doesn't matter whether they like it or not. This is you. This is you setting your boundaries. All right, it's you setting boundaries. Handling people, what's that about? Now that you've accepted or talked about speaking up, they are talking to me now about handling people, which has probably got to do with you speaking up and they don't like it. So handle the people accordingly. Like, you speak up and they don't like it when you speak up. Well, how do you think that you have felt listening to them tell you how it's going to be when it's not exactly what you wanted? Penny says, clear your mind, step up and lead. 3, shine. 4, honor your feelings. 5, focus on the positive and go deeper. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, all right. Okay, so that was for you, Mia. Is there anything else that you'd like to talk about? Why do I get... Okay, so sorry, they just keep giving me these little messages. They're saying to me that there's been a bridge that you feel has been broken between you and another person. Bridge broken. Bridge. Did you bring this up? Because I wasn't really paying attention to that.
No, but whilst I was doing the reading for her, I had this sense of crossing a bridge, but it was as if she got halfway and she stopped.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
And it's blocked. She's blocking it in those emotions. She's blocking within her heart space. And that's why she's clear. That's causing the block.
Okay. All right. Okay. They're saying to me that you can mend the bridge if you want to, but don't do it for somebody else. Do it for yourself. That's not Penny, LOL. That's not Penny, LOL. Who is the lovely? That's Penny Evans, Chandra. Hang on, I'll take the... It's Penny Evans. Chandra. Oh, you thought it was Penny Pridemore. Not sure, might be with the lady that helps me. And they're saying no, it's not got to do with her. It's got to do with... Is it new or old? New. Caroline, new. Okay, so they just got annoyed with me. So they're saying it's more likely a new situation that may be coming in for you, and this may be a test for you, Mia, to find out how you are going to be putting your boundaries into place with what you have been doing over the last couple of weeks or month about your boundaries and about people not liking them. Perhaps the universe is going to test you out to see how you're doing with that. So only do it if it feels right to you and you don't get any red flags. Otherwise, let them go. Don't be that people pleaser.
Mia, on the note when you asked if there's a relationship coming, I'm getting a no. And I have a strong sense of don't rush into anything. Be alert, be aware, and follow what you feel. Yeah. Okay. You need to heal this area first, which is something that you're busy with and focusing on before you actually move into that space of thinking of building a new relationship, whether it be a friendship, anything. You'd always have a relationship come towards you, but because you feel slightly blocked in your heart space, try and clear yourself, work on yourself first, and speak up and go deeper into that. Clear yourself, find that peace so that you can move forward. But at this point in time, I'm getting a no. Okay.
Am I getting anything new for you? This relationship that you're asking about, I'm also getting not in the near future, but you're also not going to be on your own, Mia. You have a little bit of work to do before you invite this person into your life. You have boundaries to put into place for yourself. Because if you don't attend to these boundaries, the universe is going to keep sending you different people into your life to make you make those boundaries. And it may even be harsher. So what they want you to do is learn this now. I tend to have idea for about one day. Oh, okay, so Lockie's talking to somebody. Cool. Okay, so Mia, that was for you. Okay, I will work on boundaries. You're doing pretty good, Mia. All right, Penny was talking about heart, and I think that has a lot to do with your boundaries as well, because when we give too much, it comes from the heart. It has no other intention other than you just want to be a beautiful person and you just want to help them out. So working on your heart and just making those boundaries, it's just you'll be a different person and you'll be able to speak much more confidently. That's what they're saying to me. Now, Lockie, on my screen, it doesn't actually come up as a reply. It just comes up as a comment. If I looked at my phone, that might be different. All right. Okay. So there are some people sitting in the background. If we can get the likes up to 20 on my screen, we will give away to 2 people 2 in-depth readings. Thank you once again. Big love to you both. You're so welcome. All right, so let's see if we can get those likes up. I know there's 8 people sitting in the background, so if you haven't liked the live already, get in there and like the live. Okay. Hello, Holly Watson. How are you? We haven't moved off 10. We haven't moved off 15 yet. So let's see if we can get it up to 20, or just at least move off 15. Still 15. I don't even know if I've liked it. God, Caroline, you can talk. Hang on, I better go in and check.
That's exactly what I'm doing as well.
Oh, I've cared, but I haven't liked. Okay, I'll give it a love. Maybe that'll change it to. No, it's still coming up as 15, so it counted. My head down like that. Amanda, how are you? Please like the live. We're trying to get it off 15. We've got 2 readings to give away. So hang in there. Tagging some Brittany, Vich. Okay, so you just tag a few people to come on in, because we have to give away 2. A courtesy, Penny. God, I've got Penny on the mind at the moment. Penny. The courtesy of Carly Evans and Marantha O'Rourke. They're both generously given for an in-depth reading for 2 people. Oh, we're up to 18. I only got 2 more to go, up to 20. Let's do this, guys.
Whilst we busy sharing it, is there anyone that's within the chat that's struggling with a headache, but it's not?
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's more of a sinus. It feels like a sinus headache. It's literally in the front.
I have all week. It's only just eased up, but I think you're talking about somebody in the chat.
Yes.
Thank you.
Because
it's bothering you, is it? Yeah, there you go. Holly is. 2 more likes, guys, to get it up to 20. I did. Kat,
Holly.
Kat did. Having said that, I need to get myself a glass of water. You know, the only thing wrong with these copper things, right, is that this open thing at the top is way too big, because I don't put the whole thing over my mouth, and sometimes it goes all down the front of me. So I'm constantly worried that if I'm on live, it's going to go everywhere.
That's okay. It's not the end of the world.
No, it's not. We're up to 18, guys. Let's see if we can get it up there. Just send us out. And Malik, hi, Caroline, Penny, if you could have any messages, please. Malik, I need you to like or love the live, and we are giving 2 free readings away when we get to 20. So we've got 1 more to go. So whoever is sitting in the background there, don't forget to love the live. And then Penny, you need to chat to me in the private chat and tell me how we're going to give it away. I did that with the chocolate milk the other day. You had a white shirt on. Oh, my God. You poor thing. How embarrassing. I would have laughed at you. Sorry.
I would have cursed as well.
I'm one of when you run into the door, into a glass door, I'm the first one to laugh. It won't break. It's all right. If it broke, I wouldn't be laughing at the person, but yeah, you run into a glass door, that's it. Oh, thank you for drawing. We're going to figure out a way to give it away, Kat. Sorry, Leilani. What do you mean? I don't understand that, Penny. Oh, you wanting to get? No. We have to give it. We have to find a way to put it in as a competition. Okay, I knew it was going to happen and still managed. That's funny. You'd have to laugh about that, Kat. You'd really have to laugh about that. I remember many years ago, this is when I used to play netball, and, walking 5 miles to me was nothing. My girlfriend and I used to run there to get to where we had to go to play a game. And this particular day, we were traveling along one of the roads or running along the roads, and we met somebody coming the other way. And that person came the other way, said, "Oh my God, you guys look like you're pretty puffed out. Do you want to have a sip of Coke?" And back then, Coke to me was like, "Oh my God, give me some Coke." So what had happened? He passed the Coke over to me. All right, and if you can imagine, how can I show you? If you can imagine, that's empty. If you can imagine, this is the straw. And that is the bottle, all right? What I did was I put the straw, and the whole thing fell to the ground. It was just so funny. We all cracked up, and we could not stop laughing. Like, I just grabbed the straw, but I didn't grab the bottle. It was just really, really weird. And, occasionally I think about that moment, and I think to myself, oh, my God, seriously, the whole thing broke. But it was funny. It was very funny. All right, enough of that. All right, let's give these away.
Every morning.
Hey?
No, was he reading Lockie's comment?
Me with coffee. Yes, what? Picking it up from the straw. I don't think you'd have a straw, but you're probably spilling it all over your face, yeah? Okay, all right. So what we're going to do, because Penny's just given me a thought. Now we will do one reading at a time. And we'll do the second one later. So the choices are, we have a number between 1 and 20, and the number that gets drawn first will be, now this has to be for people who haven't had a reading yet. All right, so it's a number between 1 and 20. Oh my gosh. Well, that was quick.
Very, very.
Obviously, Leilani, you were meant to be here the whole time. But keep going with the numbers because you pushed them up. Send some hearts, guys, in the comments. Send some hearts. Look at all of you saying 17. No, we'll have another one shortly, but Leilani is up first and we've got one more to give away. Please send some hearts in the comment. Get the comments going as well. Thank you, lovelies. You're so welcome, Leilani. All right, so yours is courtesy Carly Evans. Leilani,
thank you, Carly.
Williams. All right, so number 3, winner. I like that name, Leilani. Congrats, girl. Congrats, girl. Absolutely, congrats. Do you have any questions that you'd like to ask Leilani? Okay. Just let me know if you've got any questions that you'd like to ask. But the first thing that I'm picking up is just let me know if I'm on the mark or not. But I'm getting the word sacrifice, and I'm being told that you feel like you always have to sacrifice something in order to get what you want. My heart's desire is to move with different job. Move with a different job and love. Okay. Okay, sacrifice. Give up something in order to, I've just got to write this down so I don't forget. Give up something to get something. Sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. They're saying to me, you feel like you need to sacrifice something in order to have what you need or have what you want. But has this resonated at all for you? Yes, always. Okay. All right. Well, so that's what they're saying to me. They want you to know that you don't need to sacrifice things, right? Because this makes you feel like you're never enough. It makes you feel like you're always wanting. They're asking you to release that. Okay, so this is going to, they're telling me that this is going to take a little bit of effort on your behalf because they want you to release this. This is holding you back. They're saying to me that if she lets go of this, this need or this feeling that she's got to sacrifice in order to get something that she wants, if she can let that go, she will just blossom. It's like you'll have this aha moment and you go, oh my God, I don't have to sacrifice in order to get what I want. That makes so much sense. Okay, I'm glad it makes sense to you. I'm not quite sure in what area what they're talking about, but Okay, guys. Okay. So they're just saying, no, it doesn't matter what area. It applies to all areas. It doesn't need to apply to one particular areas. So that's sacrifice, and they also brought up self-sacrifice. They're saying, do not sacrifice any of the things that you believe in order to get something for someone else or to make someone else happy. Not who you are, not what you want to do, because it always gives you that feeling of being less than. It could be a situation that's happening around you. It could be to do with a person. It could be to do with wanting to control a situation. There's lots of things that this can mean. So they're saying, and here comes that word again, they're saying, have patience and everything will fall into place for you. There's different ways to achieve what you want, okay? And you don't need to sacrifice anything to get that. What was your question to move with a different job? I am actually picking up a new job for you. But they're also saying to me, that's interesting, you're wanting this job or you're going to get this job, but you're going to feel like it's going to be at the expense of something else.
Yeah.
Now, Leilani, that means that there is a big lesson in here for you. So you don't need to take this new job at the expense of something else. Change the way you're thinking of it. Change your perception, because they want you to get rid of this less than feeling. I hope this is making sense to you. They're telling me that when you do this, you need to stand your ground as well. So steps lead you to happiness and the steps of people. Yes, absolutely, Lockie. Yes, that makes total sense. Okay. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Almost stand there guarded, or with the, with this beam. They're saying, step into your power. Step into that gratitude place. Step into, you are a part of the universe. We are all one. You need to understand that your role in this particular life serves a purpose for a lot more than what you believe in. And you just need to understand that you don't need to sacrifice anything. That's not what you're here for. You're not here to sacrifice. So stand your ground. I feel like you've been put on the back foot. I just have to write this down again before I forget it. Put on the back foot with a person. You've been made to feel less than with that person. And this is another one of those situations where you've had to sacrifice a relationship or whatever in order to feel that you can get what you want. May have been a previous relationship. You may have just stepped out of one. I'm not sure. It could be a family member. I just don't know. But it feels like it's a fairly big loss to me. I want you to start manifesting. And with that, I'm going to pass you over to Penny.
Wow. Okay.
Did I say too much?
No. Okay, so Lalani, on my side, I've picked up that there is some forgiveness that needs to take place. And I strongly feel that it's forgiving yourself. You feel guilty if you say no to someone or if you don't make a sacrifice for someone. I almost get that feeling that you feel as if you're pushed into a corner because if you think of yourself, you're being selfish, or that's how you feel. But there is some forgiveness that needs to take place, and you need to forgive you as a person, all right? Something that I've learned to live by is no is a complete sentence. You don't need to justify as to why you say no. You don't need to explain yourself. No is no. And once you've actually worked on yourself to forgive yourself completely, you will start feeling that sense of relief, and you would start feeling that upliftment. You won't feel so heavy, weighed down, almost as if you've got chains, a ball and claw chains around your ankles. You will get that instant relief. You will feel as if the world is off your shoulders and you're able to move forward. And with that will come along is you'll find a lot of inspiration to the decisions that you're contemplating about. And there's a lot of things that you're asking, a lot of things that you're pondering on. But once you start forgiving yourself, you will find that inspiration and you'll have that freedom to actually move forward and see the bigger picture. And you'd be able to embrace that flow and actually move with it. You need to release your blocks. Now, obviously, that's where the forgiveness comes in. It's very important that you start forgiving yourself, because the minute you can do that, you will start moving forward and you'd be able to assess the situation. Things will become way lighter for you. You'd feel a lot more, as if I could say, pep in the step. And very important is be proud of yourself, okay? Reflect on your priorities. You come first. It's not always about someone else. You need to take care of you. So your starting point would be forgiveness, definitely. So focus on that forgiveness. It can be hard. However, with that being said, once you forgive, it's not for the other person. It's actually for yourself, so that you are able to move forward. If I could give you a suggestion that works for me, when I feel very heavy on my heart and I feel that I need to release and there's some forgiveness and I cannot speak to the person or interact with them because it causes conflict or of any sort, I'd write them a letter, okay? And I would put all my feelings, all my emotions in there, and I will explain exactly how I feel or how they make me feel or how the situation makes me feel. And once I've put it all down onto paper, I will then roll the paper up. But the way I would roll it is not towards myself. You'd fold it as if you're folding it away from yourself, because you're trying to forgive. You're trying to release that heaviness. Once you've rolled it up, fold it in half and burn it. All right. Once it's completely burnt, take those ashes and go bury it somewhere in the garden and cover it nicely and leave it there. Okay. The minute you have buried it in the sand, you are leaving it to the divine to deal with it and to do what's necessary to intervene. But from your side, for you to be able to forgive, write it down, because sometimes I feel you can't really speak to the people and tell them how you feel. It creates animosity, or it creates that feeling of more rejection, and people will get upset with you because they become accustomed to you always saying, okay, yes, sure. You'd always put yourself back to help someone else. That's the feeling I'm getting. So you need to focus on you, put you first, and work on that forgiveness. Most importantly, you need to forgive yourself. And once you start doing that, you would feel a huge sense of relief, and things will then start becoming easier. You'd start feeling much better, and you'd actually be able to move forward. You'd be able to make clearer decisions, and you won't feel so heavy. So forgiveness is something that's really important, because you find that freedom and that relief. But try that letter, and like I said, roll it away from you and then burn it. Once it's burned, you bury it and you hand it over. Okay. But whilst you're doing that, I want you to focus on feeling that forgiveness. Okay. Forgive yourself. All right. It's very important. And like I said, it's not for that person. It's merely for yourself to be able to move forward and move on. You need to really work on that forgiveness to be able to find the inspiration and the freedom to move forward. Focus on that, but there's definitely new beginnings coming for you as well. And you are going to be moving on. There's a lot of creativity surrounding you as well that you need to tap into. But at this point in time, because you have that block of the forgiveness and you feel guilty for saying no, or you literally say, no, let me wait, I'll I'd rather help there before I help myself. It's holding you back. You need to, it's not selfish at all. So think of you first. Self-care is vital. Start with that forgiveness. Spend some time around that. And like I say, write it down, write a letter to the person. Try it, see if it works for you. If not, pop me a message. I'm always happy and willing to help where I can. Caroline as well. And when you do it, burn a candle as well and send the person love and lights. Focus on sending forgiveness with love and forgive you. That's what I have.
So very important, when you forgive somebody, you are not actually forgiving their deed or what they've done. You are doing it so that you don't have to carry the burden of the emotion that belongs with it.
Very true.
Tammy, how are you? Okay, so we are going to give one away. This is the last one we've got to give away. So I've written to you in the private chat. I kind of changed it up a little bit, not too much, but I've written it to you. And where's my crystals? I have to go and get them. I can't be without them. Do you have control of the comments or not, Penny?
No, still there's a win too.
What not? Have I not made you an admin yet?
You have.
Well, why can't you do it? Lockie can.
Doesn't allow me to.
What are you? You're under Penny here, so no. Okay, well, you're just coming up with YouTube. You're not coming up with For some reason, you're not coming up as Facebook at the moment. You're just coming up with YouTube, and that's okay. Don't change anything. Don't change anything. Yeah, I know.
Leilani, I'm going to ask you, do you have any rose quartz crystals as well? You're going to be the second person today that I have a strong draw to rose quartz. Do you have any?
Here you go, Leilani. You can have this one if you like. Oh, I can give you the little heart here.
It's funny.
For those people that are sitting in the background there, don't go away. We've got a reading to give away. Come say hello.
Okay, I think she may have left.
Leilani, are you still here? Leilani Williams. That's her profile. You should be able, if you've got your second device running, you should be able to click on her name from the live. Well, she's in demand. I can hear her phone.
But you see how it's delayed? It's literally just because I don't understand why it does this.
Okay, so just hang around, guys. So whoever hasn't had a reading yet, no, Charlie, no, hop off, darling. Whoever hasn't had a reading yet, you can have your chance to win. This is courtesy of Marantha. Carly gave one away, and now we're going to give one away that was given by Marantha. Are you done? You're on? Just let me know when you're done. I can hang. Marantha with the TH. And she's gone for a swim, so she won't be here. She's got to swim in her pool. You know, I had pools growing up for the whole of my life, and I even had my, was it my first marriage? Yeah, with my marriage, I had a pool, and after that, I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't keep up with cleaning it. It was just so much because, I mean, they're beautiful to sit in, but, oh, God, they're a lot of work sometimes.
It is a lot of work, especially when there's rain.
Yeah, yes. Have a chance to at ready, please. Tammy, all you have to, we'll be with you in a minute. What we're going to do is I'm going to give a range of numbers and you have to get your intuition ready because both of us will be thinking of the same number. And the first person on my screen that comes up with the right number will win the read, but I haven't done it yet. Private message, I would to suggest the rose quartz. You didn't say who.
No, I replied to her comments, but it's showing
as... Was it? Okay. All right.
Okay.
It's so funny how it doesn't come up as a reply to a comment on my screen. Never does. Never does. Oh, look, we got to 20. Got to 20 likes. Whoever's in the audience that hasn't loved or liked the page or the live, please go ahead and do that now. If you are new to my page and also to Penny's page, please go through and like or follow our pages. That way we can see you again. And Penny is going to more likely come across to a TikTok and have a live with me over there too. Very fast-paced. Very fast-paced.
It's okay. We'll just be like, coffee, got everything, let's go.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Very, very fast-paced, and very different to here on Facebook. Okay, guys. Hey, yeah, they are. All right, so I'm going to put it up on the screen. I sent you the number, didn't I? Penny? Okay.
Got it.
All right, so it's coming up now. So we are both thinking of the number. Go ahead and put your numbers in the chat. You can do as many as you feel you need to. When I put it up on the screen, that means that you've won. Read what it says on the screen, guys. Read what it says on the screen. Don't you love it? Between 30 and 50. It looks like there's only 2 in the race here at the moment. You guys have got a really good chance, one of you. Oh, there comes a third person.
Keep going. Keep going. So close. So close.
Close your eyes, guys, and tune in with your intuition. Close your eyes and tune in to what the number of that we're thinking of. Go, Holly. Holly, 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 this is for you. Holly, you can stop now. You won. I think you came back in here a little while ago and said that you needed some guidance. I can't even remember where I saw that. No, it wasn't there. It doesn't matter anyway. But you've got this. Congratulations, Holly. You've got the number 43. Number 43, Holly Watson has one. It's delayed, isn't it? Oh, I've got people coming in from YouTube as well. Okay. You're so welcome, Holly. Okay, Holly. Holly Watson. I'm from Miranda. My old house, number 43. Yeah. 4 and 3 is 7. Nice number. Nice number. Holly. Holly. Okay. I'm just writing things in here. So I'm just going to say it out loud. I've got Holly. My guides are saying to me, quiet, reserved, doesn't like to rock the boat. Just let me know if this is resonating, because this is what they're telling me. She would rather observe than interact with people. Just let me know, Holly, if this is resonating for you. This is just what I'm picking up from you. Yes, it's resonating. Okay. All right. So, you know, when people are quiet and reserved, sometimes it's hard for them to speak up or speak out because of a fear of being rejected. So, you know, I'm getting fear of rejection here if you speak up. So this also tells me that this could be something to do with a childhood experience that you had, that, you know, if you remained quiet, then, if you said something that you would be, that you were, that you got into trouble. They're saying you're an adult now. And if people don't understand what it is that you're saying to them, they're not your tribe. Yes, I have been rejected by my family, long-term abuse. Okay. All right. So this is where that quiet, reserved person comes in, because she's afraid of being rejected again. So they're telling me this is about you finding your tribe. This is about you being the more authentic version of yourself. And they're saying to me that there was a period in your life where you actually were outgoing, that you were the person that would speak. They're also saying to me that you will speak up for somebody who has, like, what am I trying to say? Speak up for those, like, that can't speak up for themselves. You don't like it when somebody is being bullied. And in those situations, they're saying to me that you will stand up for them. It's like all of a sudden this lioness comes out and she's standing up. They want you to find that Holly, that part of you that does that. All right? They want you to find that courage. I think tonight's got a lot to do with courage and moving forward. Find it to move forward. Find the Holly that you lost. Find the Holly that stands up for people, because the Holly that stands up for people is hidden at the moment, and she needs to come out and she needs to stand up for herself. That doesn't mean that it's going to keep, you know, it's not going to, it's going to be necessary all the time. They're just saying you need to learn how to do it for yourself. If you can do that for another person, we want you to learn how. I'm not talking about me. The guides are coming through with this information. We want you to learn how to speak up for yourself the same way you do for people that cannot speak up for themselves. they're saying that you would be good as an advocate for others because you have that ability, because it brings out that lioness in you. An advocate. Have you thought about doing something like that? Being an advocate for somebody, or being an advocate, like in the social community welfare or something like that? You've sat back for long enough, they're saying. It's time to get moving. The place where you're sitting at the moment is not a place where we want you to stay. It may be comfortable to be where you are and to just be that person on the sideline, but we want you to step up. I have children with disabilities, but would like to help sexual abuse survivors. Okay. Funny about that, Penny, isn't it? Do you want to expand on that a little bit or not?
Holly, so whilst Caroline was busy going through the cards and reading for you, well, intuitively reading for you, I drew a card and it showed me in terms of mental health issues, trauma. I get a feeling that you want to help and you want to move forward with this help. You would be able to help and you would be able to actually nurture people when you give them this guidance and help. However, from your side, you need to start speaking your truth. You, as Caroline says, you can advocate for others, but you struggle for yourself. Don't be afraid. Speak up and nurture you. And with nurturing yourself, you'll be able to actually nurture others, and you'd be able to help others with whatever scenario or situation that they're dealing with. I know from experience as well that it can take a huge toll on you when you try to help others that's going through a lot of trauma and heartbreak, things like that. It's very difficult. But something that kept on coming through to me was I had to, whilst helping, I had to think of me as well. And you'll also notice that while you're busy helping others, a lot of memories will come through to you. Okay. Don't hold on to those memories though. Accept it, deal with it, be aware of it, be alert. Yes. So it's a matter of once you start speaking up, okay, and you literally put yourself out there, you're going to then take the lead of your life. All right. And that's odd that we were talking just now about moving forward in the direction and speaking your truth, because once you start taking that step and you embrace it and you start speaking up, being truthful to who you are, you're going to shine and you are going to unleash your kinder self. And once you start unleashing that gentle version and the kinder self, that's where this help is going to be coming in, where you are going to be able to assist others with their trauma that they're experiencing and going through. But first, remember, whenever you try and do something like that, take a breather for yourself and never take on someone else's pain. It's very difficult, and we tend to have that tendency as humans to literally, we feel that pain for a person. If you're an empath, you'd feel that pain immediately. It strikes hard and fast, okay? And it's very difficult to release. You struggle at first, but from your headspace, you are literally, you giving, but you're also too giving. You need to think of you, all right? And don't feel that if you decide to speak up, people are going to come and go along the way, all right? Some might not like what you have to say. Some might hold a grudge against you, and that's totally okay. But for you yourself as a person, it's something you need to do. Don't be afraid to say what you need to say. If you have something on your mind or your heart and you need to get it out there, get it out there. It's very important, because that is going to help you to literally move forward. And this will help you when you start moving in the direction of helping others through sexual abuse and things like that, because that is a very challenging task. I'm not going to deny that. It's a very difficult one. And even with, having kiddos with disabilities, it's really difficult and challenging. And that's why you need to take that step back for yourself, take a breather, and gather yourself to, bring yourself towards yourself, gather yourself. And you'll see that you'll start manifesting exactly where you headed. All right. Once you have a clearer vision, you'll start manifesting. And something that Caroline said to me a little while back, where energy flows, energy grows. So as long as you are focused on something and you literally move in that direction of manifestation, of this is what I want to do. I want to be able to help others. I want to be focused on this section. You'd be able to do it. But just most important, you need to surrender more. You are surrendering to a certain degree, but you are surrendering for others more than for yourself. And I feel that there's some hidden trauma within yourself that you also need to release. And I think that's why I got the one card that says, when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. So work through it, deal with it, but try not hold on to too much trauma and things like that. It's a bit difficult, yes. But you'll start seeing a different aspect to yourself as well. You'll start seeing that there'd be more humility, more kindness. A lot more is going to come through. However, don't let your kindness be taken as a weakness, because many people thrive on that and they use that to their own benefits and potential. You need to be kind to yourself, for starters, and don't think that you're not doing enough. I feel that you have some self-doubt in terms of your own capability. You sort of question yourself. You doubt that you're able to actually handle so much, but you're a very strong person. And even though you come across as someone that observes silently, you're at that breakthrough because I almost feel like I want to choke. Okay, so it needs to come out. You have a lot that needs to come out, and it's not necessarily for others, it's for you. So speak up, let it out. And like I say, some people will get offended and some will understand, but you cannot keep holding it back, thinking of others. I don't want to hurt them. It needs to come out because it's hurting you. And that's what I'm saying. Speak your truth, let it come out. And in that way, you are nurturing yourself. And in that way, you are going to then take the next step forward and move forward. And then you'll start noticing and realizing all these changes. And this is something that's going to help you to be able to deal with people that's going through trauma and experiences. And you'd be able to actually help them deal with it and heal from it, and you actually have personal experience, because you feel as if you are limited. I can only say so much. I can't say more. If I do say this, then that's going to happen. You need to think about you, okay? And you need to get it out. Just spit it out. And again, I'm going to come back to, if you cannot say it to the people or to the person or to the community, write it in a letter, okay? It's a very good thing that I do. It works for me. When I feel very heavy and my heart is very heavy, I would literally write that person a letter and hold it away from myself, burn it with a candle as well, and then I would bury it and I'd hand it over for the divine to deal with it. But you need to forgive you as a person. You need to heal you, nurture yourself, okay? But get it out, even if it is on a piece of paper. It makes a huge difference, and that's where the manifestation will come in as well. You'll start seeing things will start changing. You'll start moving into a more positive direction. You'd start being able to help more. But again, don't limit yourself. and open this area. Open it up. Get it out. Whatever's on your heart, it needs to come through. It needs to pass. Let it flow. Even if it's just words on a piece of paper that makes no sense. As long as it makes sense to you, that's okay. I hope that helps you. Sure.
Holly, you right?
I'm done.
Holly, I just have a few more things to say that I was going to say before. I just have to find my place. I've written it all down. Okay, so that belongs with that then. Sorry, I'm just discussing it with my guides at the moment. All right, so this has all got to do with this statement that you made before. This one, all right, moving forward for you, Holly, all right. Now, you said you have spoken up and now I have no family, but I understand what you're saying on for the broader community. What I want you to remember, Holly, is that sometimes, and not sometimes, all the time, as a child, things happen to us and it sets us up for our future lessons. So what you went through as a child is something that needs to be worked through as an adult. This is how we learn things. And what they're saying is the fact that your family is no longer there, they said to me, the way is being created from your loss for you to work as an advocate or to work with children that have got disabilities to be able to help them through doing what you need to do for them, because this is where you feel most valued. You said before that, you know, as I said, you spoke up and you lost your family. I know what that feels like. I lost my whole family because I stood up for something, all right? And I lost them all. And that is making the way forward for you to be able to do what you want to do in the future. This is all leading somewhere, Holly. So what you've gone through, no matter how difficult it was, and no matter the trauma that you suffered, and I'm not demeaning the trauma at all, it is all leading somewhere. It is all designed to tell you and to teach you about the feelings. Okay, so those are the things that are going to help you out. So when you are ready, and I don't know whether you've done any learning or you've gone to school to get some sort of degree. I don't know whether you've done any of this, Holly, but they're saying the time is ready for you to start putting all of this on your path. Okay, and yes, you have children with disabilities, but they're there for a reason, because you're going to start with them. Okay. Now, I also wrote down something else, but I think that's got to do with your childhood, the battle, the scars that you've got within you, the battle. I feel like there's a constant battle happening in your stomach, and sometimes it makes you feel sick. Just have a bachelor in education. Yes. Okay, good. See, this is all leading somewhere. So now this battle that you've got going on in your stomach, I just feel a little bit anxious when I talk about this. So this is probably something that is happening with you. I would like you, if you could, to do some more meditation if you're not already doing it. I need you to silence that little critic on your shoulder that keeps telling you that you're not good enough, because you are. Okay? You are. So silence that little critic, the one that keeps talking to you saying that you're not. Because you've got places to go. And you know, you've got that constant battle within you. And the battle is being caused by your egoic self. The one that keeps telling you that you're not good enough. It is getting in your way. So unless you tell it to back the fuck off and just, you know, just stay in the passenger seat right in the back corner, and I'll use you and I'll ask you to come forward when I need you, but stop telling me I'm not good enough. You have to talk to it like it's a part of you and it's listening. It's got to listen to you because you're in the driver's seat. But I stay-at-home mother. Yes, trouble with my relationship, but yes, meditation needed. Okay. And yes, absolutely, inner child work, that's an absolute must. And that's, part of where this anxiety is coming from. Anxiety doesn't usually stem from an adult. It usually stems from something that has happened as a child. And that, as Penny has said, the traumatic experience that you've gone through, release it. You will always remember the experience of a situation. It's how we release the emotions that belong with that trauma. And trust me, it's hard work, but it's worth it, because I've also done that. And I'm sure people here, including Penny, know exactly how that works. We just need to release the emotions that belong with the thing that happened to you, the things that happened with you. So hopefully, Holly, this has helped you moving forward. I will follow your pages. It's more the pain of not being believed. That, oh my God, yes, Holly. Hello. You want to talk about that? That's taken me years to get past. That nobody believed me. No one. So I get it. Definitely, yeah. I get it. Totally get it. But you believe in you, right? That's where you start. Okay. Oh, you all right now, Penny? Good. Okay. Just needed a glass of water, I think, hey? Maybe not. All right. Your emotions are very high, Holly, and it's okay. Let it go. Yeah. Work on how you're going to let it go. And if that means punching the ground, if that means running, if that means swimming, if that means shouting, you can't do it in front of your kids, obviously, so go out in the car and just start screaming at the top of your lungs, turn the music up and shout, do whatever you need to do. Penny, did you want to say something? Oh, she said scream into a pillow. I used to do that as a kid.
Sure. There you go. Shout at the top of your lungs. Just let it out. You're allowed to. It's okay. It's totally okay.
That's how you release emotions. And yes,
and
I'll come back.
Sorry. And if you cry, Holly, that's totally okay. It's not a sign of weakness. Something Caroline taught me as well, that if you cry, you are actually releasing as well. Yeah. So cleanse yourself, let it out, have a good cry, even if it means you're sitting in your car, or you're in the shower, or sitting in the bath, whichever way, just let it out. It's okay. It's honestly okay.
Okay, Holly, love and light to you, and thank you for allowing us into your energy to read you. So the list is open, people. We're coming on to 2 hours for the live.
Really?
Yes. Wow. 1.55. It goes really quickly. It seems that we're spending about 20 minutes on each read, and that's pretty good for 2 readers.
Wow.
To be spending that much time on TikTok, there's no way you'd spend that much time on a person. Really weird. It goes through really quickly because they all ask the questions. The questions come through, and it just like bang, 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 bang. It just like, okay, I know where I'm going with this. Blah, 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 blah. And they go, yes, I understand completely. I get it. Whereas this is a lot more slower paced.
100%. And you've obviously got to keep up with that pace, because you're going to have different energies coming in the whole time with questions, and it's going to be jumping.
Yeah. And to try and, if I don't have any moderators in, the comments just keep rolling, because you can't do it on your laptop.
Yes.
It's got to be done on your phone.
Oh, my word.
I know. I actually am allowed to use the Live Creator on my desktop, but I found that I can't do the same things as what my phone does, so I've not used it for a little while. But yeah, it is different. We only have around about 4 people in the chat at the moment. Hello, Phyllis. How are you? Would you like a single card, Phyllis? Because you've been here for a little while, I can do you a single card. Let me know. Absolutely, she says. That sounds very positive, doesn't it? Phyllis, what does Phyllis need to know? Okay, so Phyllis, this card that I've got here in front of me speaks about innocence, and what they're asking you to do is give your feelings of heaviness over to the universe or God, it depends on what you believe in, and to lighten your load. You appear, hi Kirsty, how you doing? You appear to be carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, and they want you to hand over any guilt you've got, or any anger, or any blame that you're carrying, because it is making your progress slower. Okay, so if you do prayer or you do meditate, they're asking you to hand that over to them. And this is the card that I'm picking this up on. You can screenshot that if you want. Hopefully you're screenshotting that now. Yeah, so that's what I've got for you. And they want you to just enjoy the peace within your heart, because it's something that you're missing at the moment. It just feels like you've got a bit of a burden going on. But that is for you, Phyllis. That's a short version of it. Love the pink in the back.
Thank you, Kirsty.
Isn't it, Kirsty?
Phyllis, I just want to ask you, do you have a grand or great grand that has passed that you would refer to as Gogo? There's someone, she wants you to know, and let me know if this makes sense, but she's coming through and she keeps on saying to me, Gogo, Gogo. She wants you to know that she's around. She is within your presence. Just, it's a very warm and loving feeling that I get. So she just wants to let you know she is around. She's watching over you. My Gogo.
Phyllis, you still here? Maybe it's just a little bit delayed. We might just have to hang for her answer.
She's actually so cute, that I'm picking up. She's so sweet, so humble.
Gogo, I'm here. So does that resonate with you, Phyllis? Do you have anybody that's passed over that perhaps
you would literally refer to her as Gogo? Yes.
Yeah.
My Gogo, Gogo.
So is this something that she used to say to her, the one that's passed over, or the person that's passed over to Phyllis?
Okay, so she is around you. She wants you to know and be aware that she is around you. She's watching over you, and she knows that her presence is felt. You can sense her. So it's just an acknowledgement that she wants you to know that she is there.
I've not heard of that word before. What did you say? Gogo?
Gogo. It's actually, what is it? In African language, it's actually as a gran. Yes.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
lady at work as well that I love. I absolutely love her to bits. And I call her as well my gogo. And she'd always start laughing at me, yes. And for some reason, this just came through very strongly.
That's very good, Penny. That's very good. That's my grandma. There you go.
Okay, well, Gogo
She's there.
around.
Okay, Phyllis, that was for you. And I think the last one we'll do will be for Kalisha. Yeah, do you want to do a freebie for Kalisha? And I'll just sit back and watch. And then we might shift out if we don't have any more donations coming through.
You're welcome, Phyllis. I almost feel as if she's standing here by me, like pointing to say, look, look, she sees. She acknowledges that she's realizing it. She's so cute.
They are really cute sometimes, aren't they? Those energies, they're very peaceful.
All right, Kalisha, for you, have you had feelings of you feel as if you are not as spiritual, or there's some sort of a break or disconnect? Have you been feeling that at all? It's coming through to me that you need to tune in again. I'm not sure if this is making sense. So if you can comment and let me know. All right. So your main focus is to remain humble. Remain humble, remain open. And I'm not sure if you do meditation or prayer. There is different various mechanisms that you could use to connect, but you need to find that quiet space and reconnect and remain humble when doing this, and messages would start to flow. I also get a strong feeling that you are able to hear messages from the other side. They come through to you, they connect with you as well. You're someone that you do pick up on it. So just remain humble, remain calm, remain clear-headed, and try and reconnect. Find your center, find your balance. And by doing prayer or meditation, you would be able to find that quiet space and time to be able to connect. And then more information, more messages will come through you, and possibly messages that you need to pass on to others. But I can feel that there's a bit of a block. So just try and tap into that, try and center yourself, try and find balance. Maybe consider doing a cleansing. I would suggest or recommend a nice salt bath. That also helps. Or if it rains, go stand in the rain and feel, feel it wash through you. It's washing whatever blocks there are, and let it go. Open yourself up and just find that balance again, and you'll be able to receive more, and more will come through to you. So there is some that wants to really make contact with you as well, and some people that would like to communicate with you, but you need to find that balance. It's very important to find that balance. And out of everything, remain humble. That's one of the key points, is to remain humble. I hope that helps.
That was for you, Kalisha. Okay, so Victoria, for those who have popped in, if love message. If you would like to donate, please pop your donation through. Otherwise, we will be calling it a night or an afternoon or a morning, wherever you are in the world. What is it for you? Are you still in the morning?
Yep, 10, 11.
Oh, 10, 11. Woohoo.
Nice,
and look at us. We actually got to do our live, and we didn't think that we were going to be able to do it.
Correct.
But we had plan A, B, and C, so that's good.
Kalisha, we are available for private readings, so you're welcome to like Caroline and my page and follow us and reach out to us, and we would definitely try and help look into that for you. Reach out to us and let's see. Anything's possible. You got StreamYard to play nice.
Huh?
Kirsty, yeah, you got StreamYard to play nice. She did.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't do it, Kirsty. I think I wrote about 5 or 6 messages every time I went live to test it. Every time I go out of StreamYard, they always ask me, how did you go? So I said to them, I went, how did I go? Well, I didn't get to go live stream on my platform. And I collect money for anti-child trafficking, so I'm not happy. Oh, we're sorry that you're not happy, Mrs. Thomas. We will do our very best to get this cleaned up as fast as we can. Where are we? Victoria, if you want to pop through a donation, it's usually around $22.22. That's just because we like that number. But if you want to send through that less, that's okay too. We'll just customize it or make it custom to the amount that you want to pop through. Otherwise, we will head out. But I didn't talk to StreamYard, Kirsty. StreamYard talked to Facebook. I didn't have anything to do with that. And then you wouldn't guess what, Kirsty. We got it. I mean, then my Facebook came up on the trial that I did on my page. And then Penny messages me later and she said, oh, my God, you'll never guess what. She said, it's raining here and I've got no internet. Can't even get a hotspot on my phone. And she said, so I don't know if we're going to go live. So we decided
stable.
Yes. So we both decided to go get a cup of tea and veg out because we had plan A, B, C. And I said to her, look, if we end up going to live stream at, in hours from now, well, then so be it. And I think the universe has just given up and thought, no, we're not going to fight them anymore. They're too strong.
Yeah. Either we support this or this is going to be a fight today.
Facebook employees did something to help. Well, I had no way of calling or getting in touch with Facebook. I mean, I could email them, but how long do you wait for Facebook to message you back? So I just kept on at StreamYard employees because they always write me back straight away, always, without fail.
Wow.
There's always an instant message back to me saying, I'm so sorry that's happened to you. How can we help? What happened? It's just amazing.
I think I need to take over. I need to go work for Facebook.
Yes. Yeah. So. Well, how many have you got there with you at the moment? How many's on your site? I haven't even looked. Where are we? What am I looking for again? So, I always forget it.
Why is it hanging? Is yours lagging as well?
No.
Okay.
Let me check. Can you what's your page name, please?
Twilight Trinity.
Oh, that's right. I knew that. Trinity. Okay. Twilight Trinity. And you're streaming there. Are you streaming directly to there?
No, I actually didn't. When I tried to, it started lagging, and I left it.
Oh, okay. I see. Where's your page? Let's have a look.
I wasn't going to poke the bear.
No, we can't poke the bear today. So I don't know what you had before, but it's sitting at 77 now. Followers. So if hopefully that has gone up. Hey?
Last time it was in the 60s, hey?
Oh, that's good. That's good then.
Yeah.
It's more about the followers now, not the likes.
100%.
The power of letting go. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, guys, we are going to head out. It's 2.1, 2.05, and I think that's our exit cue. So thank you, Penny, for coming on to the live with me. We will sort through details after the live has ended about when we're going to do this next. And, yeah, we'll come back and do it again. All right?
Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. And everybody that is still here, thank you for coming in. And we will see you. What have I got coming on? I have got... my next live is going to be on TikTok on Tuesday. And then I go live on my normal regular Friday. So TikToks will probably be on Tuesdays, and my regular live here for anti-child trafficking will be on Fridays. Okay, guys, love you and leave you. Remember, honor the light within.